Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you a real simple way to create some nice looking ebook covers or any kind of product packages, say for CDs, DVDs, ebooks, any kind of reports, maybe short reports that you want to give away as a means of getting a subscriber to your site. What you're going to do instead of hiring a graphic designer, now some of the bigger projects that I want to have done, I'm probably going to use a graphic designer. But if it's for a quick report or maybe a CD that I want to get done really quickly, I'll use this program. It's called Quick 3D Cover, and you go to a site called www.nervepreserve.com, and it's /quick 3D cover. Now you can go down there and you can see some of the screenshots. You can actually download a trial that you can evaluate, but the cost of it's just $49.95, which is a really good price for what you get. I'm going to show you. I'm just going to give you a quick demo. This is the main screen once you've downloaded and installed the program, and you're going to notice up here at the top left is a number of different images that you can select from. You've got boxes, you've got open boxes, so you can pick, you can install pictures on those. You've got boxes with CDs. You've actually got disc CDs, jewel cases, and then you'll have books over here. If you're doing an ebook, and maybe you want to, let's just select this one, and you want to install a cover that you've made. What you're going to do is create it inside of maybe Adobe Photoshop. And here's one that I've created. I'm going to come down here and select front for the front of the book. And let's see, I'm going to go down to one that I've already selected, which is going to be right here for a book that I did earlier. And then it's just going to install the image right on there. Really neat. Obviously you've got to get the right resolution on your setup inside Adobe Photoshop, but once you install it on there, and I'm going to show you actually what it looks like on one of the sites. Here's I think the format that I actually did was one of these reports, and I'll show you what it looks like on a report. That gives you a format for a report. You can do a smaller book. You can do practically any angle you want to on some of these books. You can actually do a book in a CD where you can add also an image on the CD, and I'm going to show you how to do that real quick here in just a minute. You can do spiral bound reports. You can do spiral bound reports at certain angles you want to look at. So that just gives you an idea. Now, if you want to do a CD, if you want to create a CD, I'm going to come over here. You've got the options for the books and CDs, but I'm going to pick a simple single CD to start with. And I've got an image that I've already used for disk, and what I'm going to do is select this. And here's one that I did recently for a friend's site. I'm just going to go here, and you'll see that the way I designed the image, and I'll show you what I usually use is Photoshop elements, but just a simple CD that he's given away, and I installed that. Now what I did here was come up to this is inside of Photoshop elements, which is mostly what I use for most of my programs. Knowing that I was doing designing a template for a CD, I started up at the top and used make sure that I didn't use the space here in the middle when I was doing that. So I put the volume one over here, then the part of the title up at the top, part of the title down at the bottom, and then a picture of him. And so so that I knew that when I installed that on the CD, it would come out pretty much the right resolution, the right size. Same thing with this. This is the report that I did. One of the other reports that I showed you on the book. So a number of things you can do. It's very simple. If you've ever used Photoshop Elements, it's a pretty simple program to use, or any other graphic program that you might. And once you do that, say for instance I want to save that. I like that image. I would just say pick, and then you can save it as a JPEG, PNG, GIF, or BMP to install on your site. So once you've added that too, there's a number of things you can do, like You can flip it. Obviously, you can make the shadow on the other side. You can change the shading of the object to make it a little bit darker. You can change the highlights on it. So a number of things. You can add the shadow density, change that around a little bit. So a number of things you can do on there. So this is a great program for the price. For $50, you can just do just a number of different products with this one program over and over. And I'm going to give you a quick, show you one particular report that I've done. This is what it looks like on the report that I did. This is a site for car sales training university for a free report that I'm actually giving away. And this is what it looks like. You'll see as I installed it on the site using my opt-in box. With Aweber, I actually installed the graphic right there, so the resolution looks really good. So you have a program that you can create some really nice looking reports if you know how to tweak, or if you know how to do anything within a simple program like Photoshop Elements. You can do some amazing stuff with this program, and it'll save you probably a couple of $100s on hiring somebody that's a graphic designer. Maybe save save the graphic designers for the more expensive stuff that you're going to be putting together. But for simple reports or maybe simple ebooks, I would look at definitely this program right here. It's called again, Quick 3D Cover, and you can find it at nervepreserve.com/quick 3D covers. Thanks again. This is Jonathan, and this is my tip of the week with www.beginnerinternetbusiness.com.